What up, dudes? Thanks for tuning in or not to another great episode of the R2 Detour Bros podcast. I'm Josh, here with Tom as usual. This episode, we are taking another step back from Star Wars. But this step we're taking back, it's leaping back 65 million years ago into the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park series. I just want to do a quick reminder to check out our poll for this episode and to check us out on Facebook.
So, we're going to do a quick comparison about the books and the movies. There's not much really to talk about between the two. I mean, if you plan on reading the book, I highly recommend it, but there is a ton more in the books, and it's a lot darker. And there's a lot more death, and like you actually see the deaths, and you don't see them obviously because you're reading it, but the deaths are better in my opinion. Like for instance, at the end of the book, John Hammond dies. That's another thing. He dies by the compies, like in the second movie. There was also a second T-Rex on the island, if you read the book. There was also another character that was cut completely, and he was kind of combined into one character. The lawyer, Donald Gennaro, was not just a lawyer, but there was another person. I don't remember who the character was, and he actually survives. Lex and Tim, their ages were, Tim was the same age, but Lex was younger.
She's younger in the book?
Yes. She's still just as useless in the book, but she was younger. So it made sense why she was useless. The compies were, they were in that first book, like they weren't in the movie, but they were in the book.
Okay.
There was also a cargo ship, the cargo ship that Dennis Nedry was supposed to get on before he met his untimely demise. A group of raptors actually got on there and escaped the island, which then set up the events for the next book.
Okay.
The raptor breeding was discovered in the first book, not the second movie.
Okay.
Where they were talking about how
the raptor breeding in the second movie. Explain that to me. I don't remember that scene or
in the second movie,
rather.
No, it was the third movie where they talked about the raptors breeding.
Okay, third movie, which was not very good, not as good. Or what was it?
I don't
the
remember
second
which
one?
movie. It might have been the second. They could have hinted at it in the second, but didn't really talk about it. And the third one is when they. No, okay. So in the third movie, Dr. Grant stumbles upon nests, and that's when he discovers that the raptors were breeding. It was in the third movie. In the books, it was discovered on the island when they went into a cave and found a bunch of raptor eggs, shells, and then they obviously quickly got out of that cave.
But when was that? You said that's in the third movie?
Yes. Jurassic World 3 with the Spinosaurus.
So explain what scene that is. I do not remember that.
Where they stumble upon the nest.
And the eggs are broken. That's the first time?
I think they hinted at it in the second movie, or or maybe not. That's the first time it was explained that they had frog DNA.
Okay.
It was hinted at in the first movie in that little animation. Well, they're on that little ride thing. They had frog DNA, and that showed that they took the frog DNA and put it in there. If all of the frogs in one local area are all same sex, then some will undergo a genetic mutation to change sexes, so they could have male and female.
Okay.
That is explained in the book, not in the movies. Or it
really?
might have been.
Let me see. Now I need to just like go. I needed to have watched them like right back to before getting on here. Jeez. I've seen them all. I've seen them all many times, or multiple times, and I just am trying to piece the movies together because I remember at one point, and I feel like it's in the first one. It's Dr.
Wu.
Dr. Wu says something about their DNA. But I might be getting it all mixed up because they say stuff like that in they reference it that they take DNA from other animals, and then they reference it in like the next movie when they're like, or whatever, that movie you're talking about, like it being a problem because these animals have these abilities. They also mention it in the show too. So I'm trying to really figure out where I saw that or remember it from. Because Wu said it in the show. He might have said it in the show, but that wasn't Jurassic Park. That was Jurassic World. And then that would make it not, that would make it. Okay, so I might have seen Wu say it in Jurassic World.
Because they remember how he said that they're all female, and then Ian Malcolm says, life finds a way.
Yeah, that's right.
So Google is saying that they didn't change sex in the movie. Oh, they did in the first movie, yeah. But it wasn't. See, I don't remember if it was.
What?
Did Dr. Grant find the eggs in the first movie?
That sounds right. I have no idea. I just made that up.
No, he didn't find it in the first Jurassic Park movie. Yeah, he found it in the third movie, which
In the third one
that scene
that we talked about
took
earlier,
place
yeah.
in the first book.
Okay.
That's when he talks about that.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
I am holding on.
Two toad footprints. Hold on. I'm watching the scene right now.
What is it? Don't just watch it. Explain it. This is a podcast.
Okay, so in the first movie, he does find eggs and then footprints, little baby footprints. However, they weren't. We don't know exactly what type. There's this whole YouTube video that explains what they think it was.
Has like the writer or anybody ever come out and said what it is?
Let's look at Reddit. Okay, somebody's saying that it is the same. He did find raptor eggs, just based on the shape of the eggs from movie 1 and 3. So Jurassic Park 1 and 3.
Okay.
But anyways, that's kind of the explanation on how, and he does explain it in there to the kids that raptors can change sexes in that first movie. That is right.
Okay.
And it wasn't raptors, he was saying dinosaurs because they used the frog DNA.
Dinosaurs. So it wasn't talking specifically about raptors, just about frogs specifically.
But I inferred that it was the raptors just based on the book, is what it was. I assumed that it was. The T-Rex had a big role. There were 2 T-Rexes, like I said, and then the Dilophosaurus actually had a much bigger role in the books as well. There was
Those
a
are
whole
actually
pack
really
of them.
cool dinosaurs.
They didn't have the frill in real life, just saying, and they didn't spit venom, or if they did, we don't know, based on fossil evidence. And they were actually, in real life, the Dilophosaurus was the size of a raptor, actually bigger than the raptor in Jurassic Park.
Right.
And the raptors were the size of a large
them swapped around in the movie.
Yes. Because kids could pronounce raptor better than they could pronounce Dilophosaurus.
Well, rap's still not what it's called.
Yeah, but they weren't referred to Dilo, I think, until about the Arcades. But let's see. There was a second Rex. There was this whole river scene which took place in Jurassic Park 3. It was basically the same thing that was in the book, but with a T-Rex and not a Spinosaurus. And they were chased onto the boat by Dilophosaurus, not by. I don't remember why they got on the boat in the third movie. Anywho, I think
Alex,
it was
you ever read the books?
Shouldn't a Spinosaurus swim faster than a T-Rex?
Yes, hence the massive sail.
Yes. In the movie, they had a T-Rex.
It's also got longer arms.
Mm-hmm. It's called the baby paddle. I have not watched movies, have not read books.
You have not watched
books.
any Jurassic Park movie?
I haven't seen the third one. I've seen the one that scared me when I was a child, the very
Scared
first
me
one.
too.
Such a good one.
Scared me too.
Maybe.
Mom showed it to me when I was 5, and now it's permanently attached to my body.
I was scared to go to the car. I thought a raptor was going to kill me, even though I lived for years without seeing one.
This was last year.
Right. Sarah's like, "What are you doing? The raptors!
The raptors.
You're a grown man." I know. I'm tender. They
They're
want
in
me.
there.
I'm a grown man. You can't fool me. And then so watch the movies all the way up. There's a new one. What is it called?
Jurassic World Rebirth.
And I have not seen that one.
That's the one that
I have
just
not
came out
either.
this past summer.
Yeah, I just got it tonight.
It is a good. It plays more into the thriller aspect of the books, and it has a more scientifically accurate Spinosaurus, and I think that's it.
What's a more scientifically Spinosaurus?
It's based closer
Is
on the current scientific evidence and
what about
rendering that we have of a Spinosaurus.
how far off is Ark
Ark is just as far off as the Jurassic
movie?
Park 3.
Okay.
Yes. Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus.
Versus what's it called? Rebirth. I'm gonna try to get a look at them side by side. Part 3 versus Jurassic Park Rebirth.
Jurassic
What is
World
the
Earth.
or Jurassic World? Yep, excuse me. So what is the differences? I don't see any difference. I don't see much of a difference that
I'll send you a picture.
I see the differences. I see the pictures. I'm just like, what is the scientific differences?
They made it a little fatter. So
How do
it
we
could
know the size of the weight of an animal scientifically?
the density of its bone and um bone structure. They're estimating it closer to be a crocodile or crocodilian.
Mm-hmm.
See how if you look at the Jurassic World Rebirth, how it's got this
Mm-hmm.
massive like sail and it
Mm-hmm.
continues down its tail as
Yeah.
like a paddle. If you
Yeah.
look at
But
the
we would have
current.
no way of knowing if that's accurate or not.
Correct.
I am curious that they have they do have a bit of a different bone structure. Like its neck is more curved in Jurassic Park 3. I'll just call it
Yeah.
Jurassic Park versus Jurassic World. It's got a very curve, and I'm wondering what a skeleton. I've never seen a skeleton of one, to be honest. Like that skeletal difference looks very different. The angle of the head naturally would be pointing differently versus that
Yeah.
two differences in the spinal cord. The arms also
Um,
look longer. Looks
the
more of a
current
quadruped in Jurassic Park than it does in Rebirth.
the current running theory is that it spent most of its time underwater or in low weighting water, like a crocodile.
Yeah.
Just based on the comparison between the bone structure of a crocodile and a Spinosaurus. Because it still has like the neck that could go, but
Yeah.
they're assuming that the way it attaches to the skull makes it more like it floated more.
Yeah.
I think but that's why they're saying like it's probably a lot fatter than what we used to think it was and had a lot more mass.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't actually know. I know we have like
Yes.
estimates on that, but like something could have a lot of body fat, and there
Yes.
is no
Look
way
at
of knowing.
look
Have
at
you
a
ever seen
hippo.
have you
Um
seen yes, have you seen the renderings that people have made of
yes,
current
that is
animals?
called shrinkification. So
That's no, that's
shrinkification is
it's just it's an artist making a rendering or a picture based on bone structure. And if you just can't do that.
yeah.
That's all. You just
Now
gotta look at the bones. Everything else is just imaginary.
we're assuming that it looks like our modern day lizards bone structure
Right.
wise, which is why
Right. We can make
they're the
estimates, but
design.
we
Yes.
just
Right. These
yeah.
things could have been huge blubberous. Like look at a
You're,
whale
you're
structure.
right. You're right. It could have
Like
all just been blobs, different colored blobs.
blobs with teeth, sharp
and,
teeth
and
versus flat teeth, and like
and different colors were the different species. And that's why you have different bones.
Well, so I was
But
gonna
they
say,
all
so,
look like big blobs.
Yeah, we
how
don't
many aquatic
know
animals do you know that have a bunch of fat on them?
all of them.
And
Whales,
I would say
all the
that,
mammalians have fat.
well, so, like, is a whale's a mammal, correct?
Yes,
Okay, and so is what's
whales,
the other thing that's
dolphins,
it's a sea cow, what's
um,
a sea cow? Um,
Manatee.
oh,
manatee. Thank you.
manatees,
Yeah, those are
but
all
is the
mammals.
manatee okay, so then let's go crocodile is gonna be reptilian, lays
Yes.
eggs. Haven't seen a fat croc.
You have not seen a fat croc?
Yeah, so like
Wait,
a have you seen, like, a manatee's, like, big, round, bulgy, maybe a crocodile has wide sides, but have you ever seen one that's
the head? Yes. The head is closer to that shrinkification
okay,
because it's thick, but a lot of the times, like, their legs are like these little pudgy things if they get too fat.
fair enough. Looks like a pug had too
Or
much to eat.
yeah.
So do you know what different animals have different outsides. Some have fur, some have hair, right? Some have
Yeah.
scales,
Yes.
right? And that's all that fat are. And based on some of the bone structures, now I'm gonna butcher this terribly. I apologize, but based on some of the things they found with the bone structures, they have that found to be evidence that they're scales. That means they wouldn't have had scales, they would have had feathers. They had like I forget now I gotta look it up. Son of a
Yes, I know
bitch.
what you're talking about. It's basically muscle attachments through the skin to the bone
Yeah, because there's
that
like
help.
no way there's no way to find a feather, right? That long.
Yes,
Like there's no way.
those are.
So
Oh,
like
Couldn't it
the
but
evidence of the feather is through um yeah, it's through like us learning more about animals. It's really neat. Well,
well,
not
so but
learning, but yeah.
wouldn't it be like there's, um, oh, feathers go into the hide, but how far do they go in? Do you have anything that marks the bone so that there's things that you can tell, just by looking at bones, either,
um,
hey, this got killed because
yes,
it has teeth marks in it, or there's these types of
Right.
holes, and when we see these types of holes, you know,
it's
they're also because
um,
of feathers.
yes, it's micro pitting along the bones. So, which we found in evidence of modern day birds, the same types of bones and like chickens they had on I'll just make one up, an archaeopteryx. So that's how they figured out that Archaeopteryx had that, and then they started finding it more elsewhere in different.
That's right. Yep.
So then they
All right.
started connecting it, saying like, "Oh, this one has the same micro this chicken, so therefore it's on this type of dinosaur as well, but it's not a flying type of dinosaur. It just had feathers, more like modern day ostrich,
I was just gonna say it was just a really, really
ostrich or
scary ostrich.
penguins. Yes, really, really scary big ostrich.
Oh my goodness. Is there a prehistoric penguin? We're gonna look that
Yes.
up.
You've played Ark before. It's that what I don't remember what it's K something, but it's
6 feet tall.
Prehistoric penguin.
Kariku.
A Anthro
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's an Ark.
harness.
Oh, it is an arc. Alex, you've shot them.
Yeah, but they look
You shot their baby.
I
That's
clubbed them.
why. Oh, that's right. You guys were all clubbing the babies.
forgot about that.
I couldn't find seals, so baby penguins were the next best thing.
I think
Yes.
Ark did not want to put in baby seals after they put in a club.
To be fair, they had a club the entire time, but they let you keep people in the cages and
Oh, I
and
just
then
shot it.
The
That's not
the
right.
morals only went so far.
and then siphon the blood out of them.
All right, Tom. What are your feelings on the new trilogy,
I
which is
first
Jurassic
one was
World? To be clear, it's
uh
Jurassic World
Jurassic
versus
World.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World was just Jurassic Park with CGI, modern day CGI.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
the second movie didn't need to exist. And the third one was a good. I liked it. And honestly, the second one was just Jurassic Park 2.
Alex, what were your
So,
feelings on Jurassic Worlds? Have you seen them?
so I think that the first three, I want to say, was there three? I think there's
There's 3 Jurassic Park and now 4 Jurassic World.
yeah. So there's one when we were kids. No, so there was Jurassic Park, The Lost World. I don't know if I've seen Jurassic Park 3.
That's the one with the Spinosaurus
Is that the one that
that has
they
the
take the
Nokia phone tone.
Uh-huh.
well, do they take they have the trucks and like they take the army trucks. It's almost like they're going to harvest animals
That's
and
2.
that's 2.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know if
Jurassic
I've
Park
ever
2.
seen 3.
I'm trying to think
So
of something
okay, the
memorable. Oh, they go into a pteranodon cage, right? Isn't that they do that in 3?
Yes. That's
That's
why they
pretty
got in the boat.
memorable. Yep, the Spinosaurus is chasing them all around town. Not town, but the world of Jurassic Park. What else is pretty memorable? He goes to the island to save a kid. The plot line, I guess, is pretty memorable.
is that the 2? That's 2 or is that 3?
That's
This is
3.
3.
Okay, because I remember them going to the island to save a kid, but I thought that was 2.
There was a
I thought
kid in
2
2.
starts out with isn't that the girl on the beach with the compies?
Yes. That was in the first book.
Okay.
Making a callback there.
all the little ones, and
Yeah.
and then there's like lots of screaming. But
Yeah.
I
They
feel like
don't
I
kill her though in the movie.
Oh, she's
what about
dead
the
in the
book?
books.
Yeah, the little child survives in the movie.
So I stick to like the first 3, and I think I'm gonna watch Jurassic 3 with my kids tomorrow night. Um, but I would say that I would stick with the first 3. It's nostalgia. They did really well for the year and the time, and
They did amazing.
yeah. And so kudos to them. To rebirth it and bring out new movies. I think somebody said that Hollywood is making a lot of remakes. And what have you seen? Like there's like I Know What You Did Last Summer's coming out. It's like we can really come up with some new material. Not to say that I don't like who plays Star Lord.
Chris Pratt.
Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Not to say that I don't
Crispy
like
Pratt.
Pratt, but Crispy Pratt. That's funny. Um, never really fell in love
See,
with it. If that makes sense.
so this
Yeah.
is where I see, like, I know you're just saying like it's just this movie redone again. In my mind, that's exactly what Star Wars did. And
Yeah,
it's not to
I'm not
say that
disagreeing with that.
that's or not to say that these guys didn't, but
So
what I
Lucasfilm did
feel
better.
no, what I feel is they actually added new story arcs.
Yes.
And it's not just the same thing. It's not just Hollywood
It's
running out of ideas. They add a lot new story arcs and they are adding creative things, right?
yeah. I what I was
And
meaning
then
by
they've
that was
taken
it was
they've taken it
just
further too,
basic.
because then they've turned it into some games, so they've made it more mainstream for the kids to get into it. And then the animated series, I can't talk enough about that series. The animated series ties any and all loose ends of all of the plots of any Jurassic World before Rebirth, I suppose. And adds all their own new story. It's fantastic. And so it makes the movie like, yeah, maybe the movie wasn't that good, but there's a lot of story there because of something else.
Like backstory? Now I'm interested.
If you watch the show, you get the entire breakdown of like what happens behind the scenes, why the park goes wrong, like who is invested in this, like who's like there's InGen and Biosyn,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and you
Both
get to
in the
learn
book.
like different people who work for them. And then there is it Biosyn has an entire, I don't want to spoil it.
You're fine.
I don't want, okay. I think it's Biosyn because InGen like dies.
InGen dies
Biosyn.
after Jurassic World, the first movie.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Or
Biosyn.
Good.
Biosyn takes everything over, and then they have this entire new island. You can't find it. It's invisible.
Is that how it
It's
reads in
just
the
the
book?
first island.
No, it's this wouldn't be in the
That
book.
doesn't happen in the book.
Yeah, the book would have been just. I'm sorry,
after-
Tom.
The books end after the second Jurassic Park movie, so Jurassic Park 2, the one with Ian Malcolm. Lost World.
Lost World. So this is all based on the movies of Jurassic Park, and I don't know if there was comics. I don't know if there's anything else that would have sparked this Camp Cretaceous. But the island is really cool. They actually have different biomes, and they walk through these tunnels, and they're actually scientists out there working on them. It's far more in depth than I would have ever imagined. And then they bring some of that to light in the third one, which is, what's that one called, Tom?
Dominion.
They bring all the old actors back, and it's really cool. So in my mind, these guys did the reboot or the recreate, right? Like, let's just, far better than any trilogy I've seen before.
Yes. But the second movie was not so great.
The movie itself is not good, but there's a lot of
Bad
story
plot
from that.
lines.
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of story there. They maybe not bad plot lines, maybe untied, plot
Maybe I
holes.
should say
Plot holes.
plot lines.
Might be predictable,
Extremely.
but it might be plot holes there too, but all of that gets filled in Camp Cretaceous, and it actually makes the second movie a little bit more fun to watch, I think.
It does say that there are comic books in the 90s.
Okay.
So Jurassic Park, Raptor Revenge, Amazon Adventure, Return to Jurassic Park, Aftershock, and The Lost World, based on the second film. But it says Topic Comics 1990s. These are the first Jurassic Park comics, adapting original film and expanding universe.
But no, I liked the last Dominion. I did really like Dominion.
Yeah,
I liked it.
thought
I liked it because A, the nostalgic, they brought back all the cast, and B, they had a bunch of new dinos in there, which were really cool to see on the big screen. As a
that is
art
cool. Yeah.
dinosaur nerd, you got to see Quetzalcoatlus. You got to see the Therizinosaurus. You got to see a Giganotosaurus. Like, those are pretty cool, in my opinion, to see those.
Do you know the one thing that I do not like about the one thing? This is like probably the biggest thing I don't like about the entire series or the franchise. We'll call it. It's now a franchise, right?
Dinosaur
Jurassic
poop.
Park.
Yeah. I don't like how they give I don't know if it's all, they give some of the dinosaurs human emotions and human thought.
Yes.
I don't like that. They do it in the first
What do you
Jurassic
mean by
Park
that?
all the way, and it gets even more, and it started getting so obvious in Jurassic World, the new Jurassic World.
Yeah.
But Jurassic Park, so the first example in Jurassic Park is there's a T-Rex. There's a T-Rex fighting a raptor in a room. And then in the corner of the room is a bunch of people just standing there, littler than you. And you run in. Am I thinking of the right film?
Yeah.
And then
That's
the
where
raptor
T-Rex
looks at the people, or doesn't attack the people and starts attacking the T-Rex instead.
That's
Or am I
in
thinking of that's in Jurassic?
That's the first one, and that's where the raptor's climbing on top of the T-Rex, and the Jurassic Park logo is floating down to the floor.
not the logo. It's the
The banner.
Banner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Might be their
But-
logo. I don't know, but
And then they
I look at
really
it as an
dinosaurs ruled
advertisement.
the earth. I have that tattooed on my thigh.
I don't know if they do it too much in the first film, but they do it so much in the Jurassic
World with blue
World
and
films.
raptors. Yes. So
They
real quick,
with the
what I think
T-Rex
they're-
too. The T-Rex is like
in
Yeah.
Jurassic World 1, the reason why was because he saw, or she saw the Indominus as a territorial, like, you're in my territory, this is my island, get out. Like, immediately wasn't motivated by food, it was motivated by territory and
Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, no, that wouldn't have been the time that it would have done it. It would have been any time after when Blue and the T-Rex like look at each other, nod, and then run the opposite directions. Like it was so cartoonish.
yes.
They're like, okay, respect, bro. And then they leave.
Okay, so I agree with a nod. A nod is going a little bit too far. I think personality is one thing. Signal cues. Okay, now I have a problem.
They're I think they
So
were just
Blue
trying
threw
to
a piece on.
personify the Raptors to make them more like, oh, maybe we weren't. He even says it in the first movie. Like, what if we weren't meant to be the dominant species, but raptors were?
Uh-huh.
That's it. But we just got lucky that we were underground and they weren't when the asteroid came.
A nod is how they do peace signs, like you said, Alex, because both species, T-Rex and a Velociraptor, don't
Well,
have
T-Rex
very long
can't.
arms.
Yeah, which I
So
understand.
they have to nod. They can't put up the peace sign. So they have to nod.
Even
You're right.
even as a guy that has long arms on a job site, I don't wave. I nod. It's the chin up. Yo, you coming over here?
I think they nodded down. They don't nod up. They nod down.
It's chin down, not chin up.
If I'm not mistaken. Tom, you
They
have them
wanted to be
tattooed on your
too-
body forever, so you have to correct us if we're wrong.
I don't have blue tattooed. I have Rexy tattooed.
You have Jurassic something tattooed,
I have
which means you're a
Jurassic
mega
Park
fan.
tattooed to me.
Same thing.
No.
No.
You guys
One had
literally
puppets.
just said they were the same movies, both of you.
They were the same plot line.
Yeah,
had
let's go
one
back to
didn't.
the island and get our butts kicked. That was great.
Again.
Let's go back to the island. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back
Well,
again.
Part of
A
them
sixth
was
time.
taking.
A seventh time.
I wonder what'll happen if we try again.
Surely we'll make it this next time. 8th time's the charm.
Well, the second series, second movie, didn't they bring him back to? Because even isn't
Yeah, they're like running around LA or something.
well, in both series, so old series, new series, they both bring dinosaurs back,
Yes.
and I think they get like a big
In the
ship and
second one, they bring back
Oh, that's
the T-Rex.
Bull and the baby, which is the T-Rex, to Jurassic, the stadium in San Diego.
Okay.
And that's where the T-Rex is running around trying to find its baby and food and water.
So Jurassic World 2 is the one where they go. I don't know how much the story is. I'd have to rewatch it, but they at least briefly touch on the underground Jurassic, the black market for dinos selling, right?
Yes.
And it's a very, very cool story that Camp Cretaceous really, really takes on. But that's a neat concept to me, is that like people now they have a black market. They're selling dinosaurs for fighting. Like
Tell you what, if there's a black market for fighting alligators, that one on bottom's not going to make it.
Maybe he would. I think he would. You know,
In the
just
water,
because,
maybe.
no, I mean, you know
When
how
you're on
much
land.
fat they're gonna have to chew through to get to anything important.
To get to an organ.
Well, in all fairness, anything else could just slowly walk around it and then just walk up its back and chomp down its neck. Like the thing's not gonna circle around.
Serpentine. Oh my.
All right, what is your favorite scene? We'll go with first trilogy, so Jurassic Park. What is your favorite scene from Jurassic Park trilogy?
The whole movie. The whole
Just the whole
first movie.
first movie.
Yeah,
I love the
whole-
first 200 minutes of it.
No, my favorite scene is the first time you get to see the Brachiosaurus. So the first
Damn
time
it.
so you get to see. I'll pick a second one. All right, my favorite scene is when. No, I'll let you pick that.
All right, what about
I
you,
could pick a
Alex?
Different one if you want.
I was always a fan of when the guy got eaten off the toilet. And then we'd always slow it down because there was like debris falling. And it was like, he's dropping a turd. I can't think of his name. He has this,
funny.
Gennaro.
what is it?
Gennaro, I believe is.
Gennaro? Is it Ben? Ben
No.
Gennaro?
Man, I can't remember the character's name at all. I hardly remember him.
He's the
Wasn't that
blood-sucking
important?
lawyer.
He didn't make it to the he didn't make it to
He does
the
make
the
it in
next
the
one.
books.
Oh, does he?
Yes, he makes it in the books. But the other character that I was saying earlier, before you joined, in the books, there's another character who dies, and that's who they just combined those two characters into one.
They're like, we got to
All right.
kill somebody. Sorry, bud.
My favorite scene, I'll just say like the coolest scene, I think, or the nostalgic scene, is the T-Rex at the end with the banner. We already talked about that. That one's really cool. But my favorite scene that really like, I guess it might have to be my second favorite actually. But my favorite scene is when they're up in the tree and the Brachiosauruses are there. The three of them, Dr.
That
Grant.
is a cool one. And then he sneezes on his face. That is a really cool scene.
That scene was so cool to me, but it was very cool to see the Brachiosauruses the first time, like Tom said, but then the second time you get to get close to them.
So there is this video of this guy who breaks down the music of that scene, and I will send it to you guys. But it's well worth the watch. I don't know if I can add
If
it
it's
on
longer
here,
than
but
20 minutes, your brother's not going to do it.
it's like a half hour long.
Yeah, he's not watching it. He'll literally just like next his way through and go, I saw nothing.
I just told Alex that. Yeah, I was like, actually, if I see something that says 30 minutes, it's like I just swipe away.
If I see 3 hours, I go, oh, I'm going to be invested.
I'm gonna learn all about this.
Mm-hmm. I'll listen to it when I brush my teeth in the morning. Like I'll wake up in the morning, I'll put something on, and I'll brush my teeth to it, and I'll just set the phone down, listen to it as I'm getting ready in the morning, turning my brain on.
Yeah.
I'm in the truck, drive an hour and a half. If I have work, I can put pods in. I'll put pods in and listen to it as I work.
That's what I need to start doing more, is listening to, being able to listen to stuff. Because I could do that. I used to do that. I could do that again. What?
Used to watch Dragon Ball Z on the dash of your car.
I I still have what he used to watch it on my.
What is your favorite dinosaur of all of the films? Or let's say pick maybe two if it's too hard to pick one.
So it scared the crap out of me, so I never really found a favorite dinosaur. The scariest one for me was the raptor. That's just whatever. It just looked extremely painful, and so yeah, I think I've never really thought about what my favorite dinosaur is, and ideally enough,
Oh, like period.
yeah, never, like I knew I liked Wolverine well, I actually like Gambit, but Gambit didn't always show up in the cartoons, or he wasn't
Uh-huh.
as popular. So Wolverine was my second pick. Like I knew that. But favorite
Yeah.
dinosaur, um, like there was a long time where I was just like I watched the movie and I was like, this is I had way too much of an imagination for the movies, and
Yeah.
never. Yeah, I think they're cool. I think there's neat things about them. Um, I like science, and there's things that I find interesting, but never really thought of which one was my favorite.
Yeah.
Never dove. I think though, for me to find a favorite, I have to dive as deep as Tom does, because then you start finding intricacies of some of those creatures, and then you're like, okay, like you're way cool because you have A,
Right.
B, and C, and out of all these, different options, A, B, and C is pretty unique.
Yeah.
So I'll favorite whatever Tom favorites.
Oh,
I said none of them. Tom's gonna say all of them.
oh, I don't know.
It's just from
See?
the series, not necessarily your favorite
No,
dinosaur ever.
yeah, I know. Um,
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to record it. He said favorite dinosaur ever.
Ever, all time. Think of
Ever.
one. You can only pick
all right,
one.
I'm gonna
Just
start
one.
listing them all. So there's this.
My favorite one list? Is that what it is? My favorite one list?
List.
My favorite 100, 1,000 dinosaurs. So I'm torn between two as of right now. The one didn't get like any screen time, unfortunately, or not as much as
Uh-oh.
I think it
Oh
deserves.
shit. I hope you don't pick the same one as me again. I need to stop going
Um,
last.
I would have to say the Brachiosaurus is my all-time favorite dinosaur, and it's really cool that I got to see it. And I think Jurassic Park is what helped cement it as my favorite dinosaur of all time. And also specifically Rexy from Jurassic Park, like the first movie. That's also the
Yeah.
same Rex that's in Jurassic World. That's the same Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Those
that
are
was
my
yours?
two favorite, and they're like tied in my opinion.
Oh, good. Finally, we have a different one. Okay. My favorite from the series, the whole series, is the Baryonyx.
Hmm.
There's a Baryonyx in there?
Whoa! I knew something that he didn't. It's not. It's in World 2. Crawling out of the tunnels.
Oh, that's why, because I don't remember it. I don't remember much from that movie. That- okay.
Yeah.
The Quetzalcoatlus is another cool one that I like.
Yeah, that was cool to see it. Isn't it like take out some airplanes that were smaller than it?
Yes. Multiple airplanes.
You know
It
they
was
have
really
another
cool to get.
bird that's almost as big, but is not nearly as popular.
Wait, a
Well,
bird is
it's not
almost
the
as big as
biggest.
what?
The Quetzalcoatlus. It's like slightly smaller. It's not even that much of a difference. I say this and I don't have any.
You have no name for it. It's a Tyrannomordon.
And yes, I did find the one that you were talking about.
The
It's
dinosaur I'm
called
talking
a
about?
yes, Hatsagenoptrix.
That's it. It starts with an H. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. and it's not much smaller. Like it's potentially smaller, but there's other aspects of it that are just as big. I forget now. I was looking at it, but we've never heard it. Right? We always hear like this Quetzal, like it's the most giant bird. They might have lived in different times, and it is like technically the world's that we know of largest flying thing, but there was another one that was almost as big.
70 million years ago.
Are they gene processing dinosaurs right now?
No, they are not. We do not have
Oh.
DNA to be able to do it.
I want to say that we did. Are we DNAing a mammoth?
Yes, mammoth and direwolves. We already have.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah,
direwolves.
direwolves.
That's those dire wolves.
Yeah, that's right.
What about saber-tooth tiger? Yes.
As of right now, I haven't heard anything, but I don't see why we couldn't if they were
Yeah.
preserved the same way that the two were.
Yeah, I did read about
Their release.
Guess what
We
your
have
job is today? You're gonna go jack off the dire wolf. We need a DNA sample. He's a little hard and cold, so wear gloves.
No, they did not live in the same era. The
Okay.
Quetzalcoatl existed from 68 to 66 million years ago, and then the other one was up 70 to 80 million years ago.
Quetzalcoatlus, the serpent god. I think that's what the Mayans believed.
Or was it a titanosaur that was in the? Yeah, it was a titanosaur that was in the Jurassic World Rebirth.
So I'm gonna watch that. I'm excited to watch that one.
The Titanosaurus was in it. A Mosasaur, Spinosaurus, and
How much do you think that
Quetzalcoatlus.
dire wolf is gonna cost?
Millions. Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Daddy, I want a doggy. All right, I want the big white fluffy one. Just be careful, it's the only one we got. Daddy, I backed over the doggy with a car. Oh,
But
first dire wolf in 13,000 years. That's incredible.
we're trying to bring back the mammoths right now for to help save the permafrost up in Siberia to help prevent climate change. That's the
So-
justification behind it.
So how can they help with that?
These large, bigger than elephant-sized creatures are going to help compact it, so it prevents it from melting as fast.
Gotcha.
Or at least that's
Here, I thought they
I
were going to
believe.
be like a snow groomer with their tusks. Your jobs are to level it out and smush it down.
That's what they're doing, but
Now, is a dire wolf
their
the same thing that was in the Crowns? Kings, 7 Kings, 5 Kings?
yes. Well, yes
Or-
and no.
What's
Game of Thrones.
what's
I
the
know what
movie?
you're talking
Thank
about.
you. Yep.
It's Game of Thrones.
I think
yes,
that's what those were.
but they were called direwolves, but that's also a fictional universe where dragons exist. So
Still counts.
okay.
If we can talk
I'm
about
not
elves having a star, and that's how they lose their immortality, I'm okay with accepting a dire wolf out of Game of Thrones. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, they were called direwolves in the show, but I don't know if they were based on
mhm,
our history of direwolves or not.
of what a dire wolf actually is.
Yes.
What's your favorite scene in the second series?
Second series?
Yeah,
The
my favorite
Mosasaur
scene
killing the
probably.
Indominus.
Oh,
Spoilers,
I thought
sorry.
it was cool when they were in that bubble driving around, and I think they end up going off the cliff. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
that was a like a really cool. Like somebody had to think that up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
My
what would
favorite
be
scene then of
an
that book-
awesome amusement ride?
Yeah.
Put somebody in an Orby.
Yeah. My favorite scene now that you're telling me that stems off of that, and it's when they find the old building.
Is it the
And then
old
they
building
just-
where they had to go pump? Like they had to turn the power on.
I don't think they turned power on, but they found a Jeep and got it running some fucking
that's been
how.
sitting for 30 years. All they did was put gas in it, or change the battery that was also sitting for 30 years. Because that makes sense.
And put water in that battery. That should make it work.
Yeah, that gasoline in the corner over there, that'll do it.
It'll be.
That's also been sitting for 30 years.
That's pre-war era gasoline. It's the best. It's the best.
It's so good.
It has lead in it. It's just so good.
It has dinosaur piss in it. That's what makes it run better.
Yeah, problems with the scene, but it was neat that they found that old place, and it was kind of cool that they saw it to see it like all run down.
That's a interesting concept. Problems with scenes. Do you offhand know any problems with some, like you had mentioned in the first
I have
trilogy,
problems with
that
scenes in every single movie.
the dinosaurs were nodding to each other in acceptance of
Not
of
the first Jurassic Park. That one's flawless.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I forgot. I used to laugh about it. No. I laughed about it later in life when I was younger, when the kid was climbing the fence and it turned on. Oh my gosh, dude! It was just like, come on, dude, come on! It was like, like, oh no, like Impractical Jokers. When I would watch that, it's still like there's, it gives me anxiety sometimes because they put in these movies. I usually put myself in the scenario while I'm watching
the same thing.
You know, and then it feels intense. Do that at 8 years old, with Jurassic Park with the lights off, people just munching on popcorn, and you're about to get hit with 10,000 volts.
Alex screams and passes
Somebody
out in the movie.
please turn the lights on.
The popcorn goes flying. Like, what's wrong with that kid?
You just watched some dude get eaten, yet the electricity scared him? That's what got him?
That's what got me, because it was and the little, oh my
It
gosh.
was the volts running through his body.
Yeah, it was 10,000
Alex
volts.
is over here watching 4D movies. In a 2D end screen.
We need to write that down. That needs to be created somewhere. Like somebody who watches 4D movies next to everyone in a 3D theater.
Just stands up, the little thing that pokes you in the back. You're like, oh my god, what was that?
We can do that. That would be funny to film like the Jokers. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Fuck, that hurt. Like
that's
Is it raining in here?
just
Oh
get
my
like
God,
a
you
water
smell the
bottle and start
dinosaur
freaking
meat?
water around.
okay. So like, what would be okay? So like, offhand, this is what just came into my mind. So imagine a movie theater watching Jurassic Park, and they have the leaves, or they have the Brachiosaurus. Is it Brachiosaurus, the big one?
Yeah.
Where they're in the trees. The big long neck that they're feeding in the film, and he's like, and it just blows snot all over him. Okay,
Just like a Nickelodeon sliming.
yes,
It just pours from
like
the
a
ceiling.
but it like from the side angle, it would be so much of it. It looked like it got the entire crowd just like off, but he's the only one that's covered, like from head to toe. That's like just went through my mind.
Completely.
Like you can see like the person that like sitting next to him would just like look over and just like goo just dripping off of his face to his chest. Like, what is wrong with you?
All right, so this has been a really fun episode talking about Jurassic Park. We covered differences between the books and the movie, how we felt about the new movies that have come out. Talked a little bit about Camp Cretaceous. I think Josh mentioned it a little. We talked about our favorite scenes and moments in all the movies, and we talked about our favorite dinos from the franchise. Thanks again for listening to the R2 Detour Bros. Our next episode is going to be a versus episode. We're gonna have Chewie versus Zeb and Hera versus Poe. We're gonna have 2 of them. Leave us your thoughts in the comments and check out our Facebook page. Make sure you check out our poll. What's your favorite trilogy? Either the first Jurassic Park 3 or the second with Jurassic World. All right, thanks again, and hope you enjoyed this episode.